Barack Obama is a name that needs no introduction. The 44th President of the United States, Obama is a man of many talents and accomplishments. He is a lawyer, a community organizer, a best-selling author, and a Nobel Peace Prize winner. He is also one of the most popular and charismatic leaders in recent history, known for his eloquence, intelligence, and sense of humor. In this video, we will take a closer look at the life and career of Barack Obama and explore some of the things that make him such a unique and fascinating figure. First, let's take a look at Obama's early life. He was born in Honolulu, Hawaii in 1961, the son of a Kenyan father and a mother from Kansas. Or was that fake news? When Obama started running for president in 2008, his birth certificate caused a massive stir, with opposition desperately trying to prove he wasn't an American citizen and was unable to run for office. A vocal figure in this movement, none other than the Donald himself. Was this down to racism? It probably played a role, but at one point polls suggested that 25% of Americans doubted Barack's heritage. With a first name that rhymed with Iraq, the middle name Hussein, and a surname that sounded suspiciously like Osama, it might have seemed the odds were stacked against the United States' first black president.
Do you ever drive?
I cannot drive. I mean, I'm able to drive.
Is it because you don't have a birth certificate?
Anyway, back to Obama's fake origin story. Growing up, Obama was something of a big fish in a small pond. He was a bright, ambitious student and a gifted athlete. He spent his childhood moving back and forth between Hawaii and Indonesia before settling in Hawaii with his grandparents. After graduating from high school, Obama attended Occidental College in Los Angeles for 2 years before transferring to Columbia University in New York City. He graduated from Columbia with a degree in political science in 1983. After college, Obama worked as a community organizer in Chicago, helping to improve living conditions for low-income residents. He then went on to attend Harvard Law School, where he was the first African-American president of the prestigious Harvard Law Review. Seems like that's a theme here. After law school, Obama returned to Chicago and began practicing as a lawyer. He also became involved in local politics, and in 1996, he was elected to the Illinois State Senate. He quickly made a name for himself as a rising star in the Democratic Party, and in 2004, he was elected to the U.S. Senate from Illinois. In 2008, Obama announced his candidacy for President of the United States. His campaign was built around the theme of hope and change, and he quickly gained a huge following of supporters. He won the Democratic nomination and then went on to defeat Republican nominee John McCain in the general election. At the age of 47, he became the 44th President of the United States and the first African-American president in history. Change was certainly a good theme. Not only was Obama the first African-American president in history, he was also the first president of the social media age.
To stop these terrorist killers. Thank you. Now watch this drive.
Though it's true that George Bush Jr. had his share of fail videos doing the rounds on the net, platforms like Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter all exploded in 2009, just when the Obama presidency was taking off. As we have all seen over the last year, some presidents come off a little better on social media than others. Whatever your opinion on Donald Trump, he made a campaign based on viral clips that ranged from the controversial to the downright hilarious.
I am the chosen one.
You couldn't get the man off of your screen. Obama had a similar appeal, although what he lacked in outrage, he made up for in charisma and sheer cool factor.
No one is happier, no one is prouder to put this birth certificate matter to rest than the Donald.
Obama spent most of his presidential terms moonlighting as a comedian, appearing on talk shows, internet skits, and using public addresses to try out new material.
So in love with you.
Jokes aside, as president, Obama faced many challenges, including the ongoing war on terror, the Great Recession, and a deeply divided Congress, a division that has now seeped into every inch of the political process. Despite these challenges, he was able to accomplish many important things during his 8 years in office. He passed the Affordable Care Act, also known as Obamacare, which expanded health insurance coverage to millions of Americans. He oversaw the withdrawal of U.S. troops from Iraq and the killing of al-Qaeda leader Osama bin Laden. He also won the Nobel Peace Prize in 2009. Did he deserve the award? I'm not sure even Obama himself would agree, but without a doubt, he is the first Peace Prize winner to drop over 5,000 bombs over the next year. Throughout his presidency, the U.S.'s willingness to use drone strikes also drew criticism from human rights groups and world leaders. And that's the kicker with Obama. It's hard to be the cool dad of the Western world when you have your finger on the button. Hypocrisy is bound to show up from time to time. Like when Obama admitted to smoking marijuana in college. Sure, it's relatable to young people across the U.S., but there is a darkness behind the statement when you look at how many citizens were incarcerated for doing the same thing. Yes, Obama granted clemency to almost 2,000 people serving unjust sentences handed out during the war on drugs, but even in 2020, 40,000 Americans still sat in jail for crimes relating to marijuana while the legal cannabis industry booms. Regardless of this, Obama had very good approval ratings throughout his career. He was beloved by the international community, not the butt of their jokes like his successor Trump or Joe Biden.
America is a nation that can be defined in a single word. I was going to put him.
Obama has been known for his oratory skills, his intelligence, and his sense of humor. He is a gifted speaker and has a way of connecting with people that is truly unique.
As some of you may have noticed, I had a lot more energy in our second debate. I felt really well rested after the nice long nap I had in the first debate.
He is also a great storyteller, and his speeches often feature anecdotes that make him feel like part of the community, not some detached, uber-wealthy lizard. While the legacy of the Obama presidency is still up for debate, the division and hatred that has appeared in his absence is enough to make you miss the comedian-in-chief and leave you once again hoping for change. We hope you enjoyed this video on Barack Obama. Drop us a like and subscribe if you did, and leave us a comment on which human influencer you'd like to see next.